Ichigo, yahoo! I too am working. Well, that's good. We're all working. Men working, that's what I like to see. Oh, well, perfect. We're all working then, except for me. Tomorrow's Friday, the week is almost over, and then we all can goon together. Yosh. Never SoCal. Really? SoCal? That's cool. Thank you, Dominique. I knew a guy named Dominic from South Cal. He wasn't very cool. Welcome to Anime Club meeting number 15. Welcome to this classroom, this room that we're in real life at this school that we all go to together. I'm so shy. I'm so shy and nervous. It just feels like it's been so long. Welcome to Anime Club. We're discussing the anime releasing this season for fall 2025. Oh goodness, I'm all jumbled. I'm all jumbled and fried for my homework. I don't remember the last time I watched the anime. You should watch some hentai. You should watch some yaoi. The order of activities today for those who are new. We're gonna do our icebreaker for people who just got here and or are shy. I'm gonna ask a question. You guys are gonna be forced to answer it against your will. And then, oh yeah, it's 9/11, isn't it? I forgot! We're gonna go over the fall 2025 animes. Sugi, there will be no voting this week because we're watching a long anime. So next week's anime has already been decided last week because it's long. And by watching, I mean you should already be watching it by now. The episode, that's none of your concern, Hyper. You shouldn't ask a lady such personal and invasive questions. Then we're gonna kiss! We're all gonna kiss and make out at the end of the meeting. And then I'm gonna show you guys a fun fact. Does that sound good? Duh, hi. Alright, here's our icebreaker. If you could ship or pair any two characters together from any two animes, they don't have to be from the same one. Either as a couple or as a team slash friends or just a duo, who would you pick and why? I'm gonna submit my own personal thoughts. Here's my ship that I've created. Goku Black and me. The reason I think that this would work is because Goku Black is hot, and I'm also black, and I think that we should come together and make a Mega Black Super Saiyan, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. I mean, Frieza Hawkeye, obviously. Well, you're not from an anime, Hyper. You're from Missouri. That's very different. One of those things sucks ass. Tamaki from Fire Force and Eraserhead from My Hero Academia. The back of my thighs are really soft. I keep fondling them? Is that the word? Anyways, I would put Levi Ackerman and Roy Mustang together, like in a military situation. Like they'd both be in charge of something. I think that together they could topple any government. I think they'd be really cool together. Roy is just a much funner Levi Ackerman. I guess I think that Judar and Envy could explore each other's bodies a little bit. Pinkie Pie and Deadpool. Anyways, that's my icebreaker. I hope everyone had fun fantasizing about themselves with anime characters. There's still a lot of news that happened a day ago. Activist that got shot news. That could have been anybody, yeah. I don't know if I would call him an activist though. I would call him annoying is what I would call him. These are not every single anime that's like continuing and isn't new. These are just some that I thought was notable. So first we have One Punch Man, season 3 is coming out, and none of these have their episodes revealed to my knowledge. I think like 2 of these had an episode list and like a PG rating, and then for whatever reason, most of the others didn't. I think we're just really early. I had one meeting like this where this happened as well. I think we're just too early in the season to have any ratings, so sorry about that. My Hero Academia final season looks chaotic as fuck. It looks crazy. And I still haven't watched any of it. I just really don't like Deku's character. I could never get behind it. I barely like Bakugo. And despite my rapid consumption of Todoroki ex-listeners, I don't like Todoroki much either. Static characters. They were cool to me when I was like 12. And now, I don't know, I feel like every time... It's been like, what? Like a while, like 8-9 years since I was 12, and every time I see someone watching My Hero, it's like Deku is still a blubbering, crying baby. I'm like, damn, I saw this exact same scene 9 years ago, it seems like, and there's been zero development at all. I have Ranma 1.5 second season. I put this here because Ranma is so underrated. I grew up on Ranma, the original, and then it got a reboot recently, so I'm so excited. I still haven't watched the reboot, but I just wanted to give it more eyes on it because I really love Ranma a lot. I think if you like Dragon Ball or like older animes like this. It's very charming, I think. And Ranma's very cute. All the girls in here are very cute. I had a crush on him when I was younger. I remember I asked my mom, I was like, I had seen an anime in an AMV where a boy transformed into a girl, and I thought that shit looked cool as fuck. And I was like, I can't find this anime. The person who made the AMV, it's like 2014. The person who made the anime didn't put it in the description. I'm really grumpy and I'm pissed off. And my mom was like, what happens in it? I was like, a boy turns into a girl. She was like, what? I was like, a boy turns into a girl. She was like, what the hell? And I found the anime later. It was Camphor. But she said, well, I remember this anime that your sister used to watch that weirded me out. And it was Ranma. And so I was like, oh, let me look it up. And it wasn't Camphor. But I sat down and I watched Ranma anyways. And I really liked Ranma. So that's how I became a Ranma fan. Alright, next. What the fuck? Oh, that? This ain't the anime I play here. What the fuck? Who is this? It's not even a name. Oh, whatever. I guess I made some sort of a mistake here. I did this in class, so maybe I just didn't put the right picture. Here are animes for this season, the new ones. So first we have Tomodachi no Imoto ga ore ni dakuzai. And this, my personal big brain translation, is that my friend's younger sister specifically, only annoys me. That's what I would like to name this. I didn't see a translation of the name. I think there was one, but it made no sense. It was like they made it something else that wasn't what the title was. This is the official Ichigo translation, okay? No episode count, but it is PG-13. We did get a rating. I'm gonna read the descriptions out loud. I think I've been doing this lately, but I've started reading the descriptions out loud instead of just leaving them up here for you guys to read. For people who are blind or have eye problems, I don't know. For any people that need it read out loud. So I'm gonna read this, and we're gonna experience it together, okay? Akiteru knows all too well that teasing doesn't equal affection. Every girl he meets only scorns him. Focused on helping his game dev club succeed, he suddenly finds himself forced to pose as his I read this as uncle's daughter's boyfriend. What? Incest already? Wait, what? Am I seeing this wrong? To make things worse, his best friend's sister, more siblings, Iroha, who never stops bullying him, is about to find out. Oh, this is just great. This is so messy. So I like that the title, the main concern here is his sister, no, his friend's sister. We're ignoring the fact that he's pretending to date his cousin, basically. Yeah, we're off to an interesting start, but I don't know who this is. In the cover, the red-haired girl, the sister, the cousin, I don't know. I don't care. She's hot, she's cute, and that's why I put her here. And here's another look at her, because she's a kitty patootie. And I think that this anime will get a lot of eyes on it for her. I called that Dan would be popular way before anybody knew what it was. You saw it here first. Ichigo said it would be popular before it became popular. I got the big brain. I think this one might become popular amongst the gooners, okay? The gooners that are like, you should watch this anime. It's called My Wife Reincarnated into a 9-year-old and Now I Stalk Her. You should watch it. It's great, bro. And that's a real anime. You can look that up. That's an actual anime that I covered on here. There was an anime that was like, this guy's wife died and reincarnated as like a child, and then he found out and started stalking the child, and then he developed a relationship with the child. Like, I'm not sure what kind, or he had some sort of like some family, a little friend relationship with her now. I don't know. Kinda spooky, scary. Oh my god, there's more. Which is the sister and which is the cousin? Come to our communism comrades. Where did communism come from? Are we talking about governmental systems and I missed it? Oh my gosh. Ni hao ma. You Chinese man. I got hit. I got raped. Hold on. What the fuck? I had to translate this shit. I wish that he was in the car with me when it happened. I had to pull up Google Translate for this multi-international discussion. No. What's that face? What's that face for?
我的中国丈夫，一个中国交换生，开车撞了我，把我的车撞坏了。我很难过，因为他的英语不好，所以我没买他的保险，也不想让他惹麻烦。我真希望你当时在车里，帮我翻译。我的爱人。
May I ask for one final thing? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men on the screen, and none of them are hot, and I think that is a damn shame. I don't know how you do that. At a grand ball, Scarlett's fiance, Kyle, breaks off their engagement, branding her a villainess with false accusations. Tired of his years of abuse, she delivers him a well-deserved punch and vows revenge. Thus begins the tale of an elegant yet rebellious noblewoman who refuses to be trampled on. The same gnat has been in my room flying around me and all day and yesterday as well. I can't escape, and I'm like, I get it, I stink and I'm stinky. I hate it so much. I swear I saw an anime with a girl that looked like this in this similar style with the same name of like I became a villainess or something. Am I wrong? But like the name isn't that. That's not the name. So is this like a spin-off or something? I have something to say. Okay, I have something to share. I may have accidentally shown footage of Charlie Kirk's death to my whole class. I was in class when it happened. I got the news like 2 minutes after it happened from a friend who was more involved in that stuff than I am. And so, you know, I was like, oh, this is gonna be big, right? And it's like a politics class, right? So I raised my hand and I'm like, something just happened. Because that's normal, at least in politics classes. If something happens right then, it's like you raise your hand and you say what happened to the professor. And so I was like, yeah, dude, Charlie Kirk just got shot. They were like, what? Really? Did he die? And I was like, I don't know. It looks like it. Like I said that. So the people who looked at my phone came over there with that warning, I guess, but it might have just been curiosity. And so, of course, this is new information to me. And so everyone gathers around asking like what my source is. I'm like, this is my source. And I just show the video of his just head exploding on so everyone circles around my phone. And then we watch it happen. And everyone just goes, oh my god, Jesus Christ. They start doing their religious symbols and stuff, the Catholic stuff. And they're just like, holy shit. And everyone's just like, I'm not sad about it. Like, I think unanimously everyone was like, yeah, I'm not sad about it. I was like, oh, okay. So this is a safe space then. This one, I'm gonna be real, it looks boring. It looks boring. The art style bores me. And all of the men are ugly. They're all ugly. There's nothing to go into. So like, what's the point? I don't think I'm gonna watch it. And to me, this is somehow the most boring anime name I've ever seen in my life. Dare I get critical, moist critical. 3Z Ginpachi Sensei. I haven't watched Gintama yet. This is 13 up. We get a rating. And it's a spin-off series. It reimagines Ginpachi Sakata as a high school teacher. And of course, there's chaotic stuff happening. I still need to watch Gintama. I think he's hot here. So that's more reason to watch, right? From what I've seen, the men in Gintama are hot. But it's very chaotic. How many hours do I have on VTube Studio? 678 hours? How long is that? In days, I guess? In days? It is almost a month. 28 days. Crazy. I feel like it should be longer. I need to lock in. Rookie numbers, I know. We gotta get it to like 5,000 or something. I'll probably watch this, but not anytime soon. This monster wants to eat me. Oh boy. Hinako, a high school girl living alone by the sea, has a body so irresistible that monsters crave to eat her. One day, the mermaid Shiori appears, vowing to protect her, only to someday devour herself. As Hinako faces this twisted fate, her feelings towards Shiori grow complicated under the shadow of I was like, yo, Hinako oh my god, what the fuck? Kinda sounds like Hanako. And then I was like, Shiori kinda sounds like Shirone. I was like, yo, we got some dupes in here. This one seems like it'll be a fun watch. I'm looking forward to when all of the anime girls war each other. I think that'll be a lot of fun. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. This is a cringy name, but look at this man here. Look at this man here. I have one thing to say. I am so happy and ecstatic that we have our first hot anime man of the season. Anyway, Oda Akira, a forgettable classmate. I don't think he's forgettable. I don't think he's forgettable at all. To break your vor habit. No. I'm okay. I don't have a vor problem. This guy Slop is not Slop. Look at him. Skip. No. Is transported with his peers to a fantasy world where he thrives as a stealthy assassin. But his abnormally high stats and strange inconsistencies make him suspect foul play. What? He's suspecting foul play because he is good at the game? When he uncovers the king's sinister scheme, Akira becomes a target, forcing him with the aid of the spirit medium Amelia. She looks like Amelia from Re:Zero to seek the strength for revenge. Keep going to the hot anime when I support you. Thank you. I'm glad this is a safe space. It's not game what the fuck, Isekai. My apologies, says Kirito wannabe. He is not. Nobody wants to be Kirito because Kirito sucks. I won't allow Oomph to be slandered any longer. Sanda. Middle schooler Sanda is suddenly attacked by his classmate Fuyumura with a kitchen knife, which he dismisses as a strange outburst of puberty. Anyone else try to stab your classmate with a kitchen knife in middle school? I know I have. Come on, guys, let's get some confessions going. Who here has wanted to kill someone as soon as puberty started? Fuyumura ain't alone. They specify that he dismissed it because of puberty. However, the truth is far darker. Fuyumura suspects that Sanda may be the descendant of a mysterious family. This looks like it's gonna be popular among, like, minors. It has that, like, standout art style. I don't know, it just seems like it's gonna be popular. That's the vibe I'm getting. My awkward senpai. I put two pictures here because this girl is really pretty. This art is really pretty. And that girl in the back is pretty with the really light blue hair. I cannot remember the last time I saw an anime girl with hair that color. Awkward Kanawa senpai struggles with her lack of smoothness until she meets Kanagawa, her cute and approachable new kohai. Now she must navigate her unexpected feelings and figure out how to handle them. I don't know how I feel about the guys here. I mainly like the girls more. Probably watch this one actually. Can't say when, but I would like to watch it. Chitose is in the Ramune bottle. This cover is very pretty. Saku Chitose, a popular and confident high schooler, faces constant online slander, but remains unfazed when tasked with convincing shut-in classmate Kenta Yamazaki to return to school. Saku quickly learns that winning him over won't be easy. Him? Kenta's a him? Is the him in this picture? Who's the him? Saku quickly learns that winning him over won't be easy, especially since Kenta despises. So there's two hims. Saku is a him, Kenta's a him, but I'm not seeing any hims on this cover. So there's two men here? Who do we think it is? Who's got the flattest chest? There's two here hidden among us. To protect his reputation, Saku must find a way to turn Kenta around. Did I get the wrong description? No, it's Chitose, Saku Chitose. But there's two men here. No females have been mentioned, but there's 5 females on the cover and no men. But there's 2 men in the description, but I'm not seeing any men here. Wait, I need to know, is Saku Chitose hot? And is Kenta hot? More important question. We've got Wand Dance. This cover is very cool. Kabuko Kotani starts high school, hoping to stay quiet and unnoticed, struggling with a stutter. Oh, stutter representation? But when he meets Hikari Wanda, is this a Japanese name, Wanda? A fearless dancer, he's inspired to step out of his comfort zone and join the dance club. Together they navigate friendship, self-discovery, and the freedom to express themselves through dance. You guys think they're gonna kiss? She looks like Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Oh, and I put this here because this cover is really pretty. Pass the monster meat, my lady! Give me the monster meat! Is this guy hot? I don't know, he might be. This art is very flat though, and I'm noticing this like reoccurring theme in recent animes where the art almost looks like it was like shaded or like something improperly. It just looks really flat and boring to look at in comparison to older animes and animes like The Summer Hikaru Died. Even like Sword Art Online. Noblewoman Malfuria Malchured. It's always funny when they try to make these like Western names. Malfuria Malchured has an unusual taste. She loves cooking with monster meat. I do love to eat some monster meat myself. It aims to show the kingdom its culinary potential while struggling to find a suitable match. Wait, like she meets the monsters and then gets to know them and then kills them, eats them? I think those weird ass edgy cannibal girls on TikTok would love this anime. She meets the fearless blood mad Duke of Galbraith, sparking a new connection amid her unique adventures. I want green beans. I want green beans really bad. I want a bowl of green beans with salt and pepper and a little bit of butter. I want some green beans. One time when I was little, I was reading Big Nate and there was this chapter where they were having a green bean competition at school. I was like, oh man, this really makes me want green beans. This really fuels my desire for green beans for the first time in my life. And so I was like, oh, well, our cafeteria always has those bland ass green beans constantly, so let me go get some of those, right? They didn't have the green beans that day. So I went home, I was like, Mother, get me a can of green beans now. And she was like, okay. And she was like, how much do you want, my daughter? And I was like, all of it. She's like, okay. She's like, do you want some salt and pepper? I was like, no. And for whatever reason, what I wanted was that really shitty unseasoned green bean taste. That was my goal. So I didn't season it. I just raw dogged that shit, bro. I raw dogged that shit. It was great. That is how I'm feeling now. Okay, the reason this shit doesn't fit is because I made it not fit. And my point I wanted to make is that the name is too long, and I hate when animes have long ass names. So I squished the about smaller, because if you want to have a long ass name, then you get a smaller about section. Dad is a hero, mom is a spirit, I'm a reincarnated, reincarnated as the daughter of the legendary hero and the queen of spirits, Hanoa. What the fuck? I think we need to normalize shaming people who make animes like this and who take up slots from animes like Maggie getting another season. Hey, bag of spirit lady. Him? Hold on, let me take a look. Yeah, he's not the best looker, is he? 8-year-old Ellen, a girl of human and spirit blood, can manipulate the elements of the periodic table and possess knowledge from her past life as a scientist. Right off the bat, huh? Born to Roval Van Craft, a war hero. I read this as like a war criminal, a war hero, and Lady Origin, the powerful queen of the spirit realm. Ellen is unusually strong for her age. As the family works to defend the Van Craft household's honor, they must also keep Ellen's extraordinary abilities hidden to protect their happiness. At the time when I jerked it too hard and died of a heart attack and got reincarnated in a new world where masturbation was your status. Hell yeah. Did I say I was gonna watch this yet? Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. Next, hero without a class who even needs skills. This cover is the most boring shit ever, and I swear we saw a cover that was boring like this in the last season. Everyone here is boring, the art is boring, the style's boring, it's boring, the background's boring. I don't know how they did this. In a world where skills determine one's future, I mean, that's kind of current world, but alright. 10-year-old Errol, son of the— This is a man? Wait. This looks like a girl, but there's a black-haired boy in the back, but he does not look like he's 10 years old. Son of the Sword Princess Farah and Magic King Leon is labeled classless, despite having no official job or ability. He is determined to succeed through sheer effort and perseverance. And he's boring, and I can't even tell who he is. There's a lot of slop. The first anime club, I omitted what I deemed boring. Now I include all of it, the good and the bad, because this is a pandemic that we need to shed light on. Otherworldly Munchkin! Let's speedrun the dungeon with only 1 HP. The boy is hot. 16-year-old 16. He don't look 16, he looks 20. Can I get a true? Can I get a true in the chat? 16-year-old Yukito Kirihara treasures his younger sister. Treasures his younger sister's son above all else, okay? Which woman with the boobs out is the younger sister? He sacrifices himself to save her and is offered reincarnation with a mysterious character sheet, discovering his son's name on it too. Yukito sets out to protect them both, despite starting with only 1 HP. A while last, boss appeared. 200 years after Rufus Mothel, black-winged overlord of the 12 stars of heaven, was defeated. Quite the label. A man awakens into her body. That's me whenever I see really pretty women. In the world of X-Gate, no longer just a game, X-Gate is now a living room, where characters have their own thoughts and emotions, with no allies or kingdom. Rufus sets out to reunite the long-disbanded 12 stars while uncovering why he was reincarnated into her form. So he's stuck in her body. Seems kinda boring, but I might give it a watch. It's actually the only way I cope with being alive is that maybe, just maybe, I'll get a second chance, or maybe even a third later. My gift level 9,999 eliminated gotcha, backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. I'm out for revenge. This cover looks AI generated or 3D or just poorly drawn. It's very boring. What is a backwater dungeon? I do think I see a black femboy back there though. After being betrayed and cast out of the concord of the tribes, Light narrowly escapes. Light Yagami? Only to land in the Deadly Abyss dungeon. Using his unlimited gacha, he summons Mei, a level 9,999 fighter, and over 3 years builds a kingdom of powerful warriors loyal to him. Now the formidable Overlord Light prepares to ascend and exact revenge on those who wronged him. This looks boring as fuck. It looks boring as fuck. It does! Like, what is this art style, bro? How are these animes getting approved and none of the peak gets approved for anime? Inexpressive Kashiwada, inexpressive Ota. Ota, the class clown with uncontrollable expression, becomes fascinated by his mysterious, emotionless classmate, Kashiwada. Despite his pranks always backfiring, their differences spark a unique relationship. As their feelings grow, they begin to wonder, can opposites truly attract? They're gonna kiss? I think I might watch this one. It looks kinda cute. The Dark History of the Reincarnated Villainess. This cover, it looks 3D. Like, these look like 3D models made to look 2D. Konoha Sato, once a teen writing self-indulgent fantasy romance, imagine that, now lives as a villainess in her own story. Remembering every detail is a matter of survival. After avoiding several death flags, she encounters Yomi, a mysterious character from the Lily Kingdom she doesn't remember creating, In a world full of danger, Tato must decide whether she can trust this stranger. This looks interesting, actually. I spoke too soon. It looks interesting. Oh, I love you guys so much. It's so nice being married to you because I'm your wife. I think I'm gonna watch this. I've changed my mind. The banished court magician aims to become the strongest. I have my fingers crossed that this guy with the black hair is hot. Alec Yugret. What? A court magician skilled only in support magic is suddenly fired from the crown prince's party. I feel like I've read this on stream 50 times now, this exact plot, and expelled from the royal palace. At his lowest point, a friend from the magic academy invites him to join a new dungeon conquering team. Reuniting with his old companions, Alec embarks on a second chance at adventure, stepping back into a world shaped by the legendary lasting period party. Period party. Here's my evidence that he might be hot. This one looks original. This one looks original. Dusk beyond the end of the world. After waking from the long cryogenic sleep, Akira Himegami finds a war-torn world ruled by Owl, where traditional marriage has been replaced. What? By the LZ? What is the LZ system? He meets Yugure, a girl resembling his lost girlfriend, Toasa, who unexpectedly proposes to him. As they journey together, Akira navigates his changed world, discovering new forms of love while holding on to hope that the real Toasa still lives. This was so many emotions in just a synopsis. That's crazy. That gets a watch from me, bro. Oh, here's the cover, the other cover. Look how cool. I hate losing childhood friends. Not having no contact with them anymore. There's this one. All the pictures of me as a kid, I'm with this other little mixed boy, and he's just gone. He's just gone. Like, I don't know who he was. I have no memory of him. With you, our love will make it through. Just looking at this cover, bro, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it because what the fuck? That's a whole wolf, bro. That's a wolf boy. And that's a human girl. High schooler Mari is surprised to meet a beast folk. What the fuck? Beast folk student at her school. A rarity due to lingering prejudice. I wonder why. Kill all of them! No race mixing! Nervous at first, she soon discovers his kind heart, steadfast nature, and impressive physique, and finds herself increasingly drawn to him. I don't think I'm gonna watch this one. I don't like how he looks. I don't like how he's looking. I don't like whatever they're gonna do together. I don't want to see it. A gatherer's adventure in isekai. Oh god. I've seen this exact cover like 50 times. Takeru Kameshido. I can't fathom. We as humans have so much creativity and the freedom to create, and especially to animate and bring manga to the screen. And what compels studios to create these instead of getting peak animes another season? And how can you create this as a Japanese person and look at yourself in the mirror? How do you contribute slop outside? There are random yaois that some teenager made and posted on webtoons that have better stories than this. I just don't know. And for some reason, every time and time again, they always suck at color theory as well. And I know jack shit about color theory, but I know they use this ugly ass shade of blue for the characters, for their eyes. And there's always a blonde bitch. There's always a blonde bitch in the background. Fortunately, this one doesn't have her boobies out, but that's a lot to ask nowadays. And it's always this like piercing, ugly shade of yellow that isn't a sunflower yellow, and it's not a platinum blonde, and it's not a pastel yellow. It's just yellow, and it's ugly. And they always have this piercing blue eyes that isn't even piercing. It's just this weird oversaturated whatever blue they could select first in the MS Paint color options. I can't imagine how as human beings we, because I understand so well what it's like to be a human, have the ability to create, and then you choose to create nothing. You choose to copy, and you choose to make something that just is nothing, and it's worthless to our legacy as a species. It's a waste of a slot, it's a waste of a slide, and it's a waste of my time, it's a waste of everyone's time, and it's a waste of the people's time who animated it. It wastes a lot of time and resources. So I think every time a mangaka, self-proclaimed, never earning that status to anybody else's perspective, comes into the anime pitch office, if they could even get the manga produced, and they're like, I just made this anime called My Balls Are So Fucking Itchy, so I got a straightener and a razor so I could shave off my ball hair and itch it properly, and then I got reincarnated into another society where we all compare ball hair length, and I realized I was a loser now because I shaved all my ball hair off. I think that we ought to shoot them in the head. At what point does it become like? At what point do we gotta put a stop to it? Is this like some sort of like gifted kid program where it's like a make a wish? They're like, oh, I've always wanted my anime to get popular and get animated. Oh yeah, that's fine. Let's just pull something out of our asses real quick in this hospital room, and then we'll pitch it to the anime place, and we're gonna be like, psst, we promised this person that their anime would get published before they die, and they're just like, oh wow, this is steaming hot shit, but let's publish it real quick. Let's pump that shit out. Yeah, put it fall 2025. Get that shit out. Yeah. They'll never know that nobody watched it because they're gone. That's what I think happens. Nobody watches these. Nobody. Yet. Do I want to read it even? Somebody's watching these. More like a nobody's watching these. You can't even say it's for like the gooners anymore because I don't see any titties on this screen. So who is it for? I can't watch it. You can't watch it. The gooners can't watch it. So who? Who's watching this? You know there's gonna be fucking fan service in there somewhere so kids can't watch it. Maybe I should watch these and eat my words, but I don't think I will. I think I would first eat the lead in the middle of watching it. Takeru Kamishido, an ordinary office worker, oh brother, is suddenly summoned to the fantasy world of Marius. Oh, this is so original, it's great. I'm so excited. I've never seen this before, ever. Armed with multiple cheat skills, enhanced physical abilities and powerful magic, and the ability to search for valuable items as he embarks on an exciting new adventure in this sordid magic realm. Oh boy! When they have this really shitty color palette like this, is this on the animation studio or was this a director's choice? Skip. Mechanical Marie. I don't know if that guy down there, that blonde guy, I don't know if I like him. I don't know if he's attractive yet, but this dude up here with the black hair, he looks like he wants to taste some chocolate. He looks like he's never had a black girl before, but he wants one. That's what he looks like. You ever binge watch 80 isekai that are all the same over a weekend? No? It'll change your life. Wealthy and cynical. Arthur, is this you? Arthur Louise Zetz. Desire the perfect robot maid. Imagine. But when technology falls short, he hires Marie Evans. Well, this sounds like another name I would have made up for myself. A formal martial arts prodigy to act the part. As Arthur dotes on his robot maid. This sounds really accurate to someone I know. And she's got pink hair. She wants to be me so bad. Marie grows touched by his care, leading to a comedic story of their unusual daily life. Arthur, is this what you look like? Yeah, that's me. Anime about me and you. Yeah. Tell me Victory Royale. A star brighter than the sun. I don't know why they gave this man such saturated yellow hair and blue eyes. Childhood friends Sei and Koki. These are like Discord names. There's a Sei and a Koki in every single Discord server. And they're fucking. They got matching profile pictures that look like this and everything. Enter high school, only for Sei to realize that she has feelings for him. But she's not the only one. Others are vying. I don't know what vying means. For Koki's heart. Leaving the question, who does he truly love? He looks like a dick. I wonder if my tea's ready. I hope I don't spill it. Vampires Chan can't suck properly. This girl wants to be Nazuna so bad. And this art style is not my favorite. Vampire transfer student Luna Ishikawa captivates her class. The average student Tatsuya Otori gets paired with her for cleaning duty. As they spend time together, Tatsuna discovers Luna's clumsy side. She can't even suck blood properly. Determined to help, he becomes her practice partner, turning mundane squiz into a quirky journey of improvement and growing friendship. Bro, she's biting his neck in private. That's what that is. That's not quirky improvement. She's doing freaky shit with him. And I have this picture of her. I don't know. This art style is interesting. It's kind of weird. Don't touch Kotesashi. There's some big old badonkers on this cover. And this girl has ears or something. Koyo Kotesashi, a talented masseur aiming to become a sports doctor, enrolls at Seiwa University affiliated high school to earn a scholarship, working in the dorm to support him. Oh, it's a he. He cares for a group of quirky elite female athletes, tending. No, I'm okay. I think I'll walk in. I'll be nonchalant. A mangaka's weirdly wonderful workplace. I can't tell. The people on this cover have this really weird, like, large forehead thing going on. Shoujo manga artist Nana Futami works tirelessly on her craft, supported by her editor Keide Sato and assistant Mizuki Hazama. Amid deadlines and daydreams of occupational mishaps, she navigates the hectic and often hilarious world of the entertainment industry in this lighthearted working girls comedy. That's what I like to see. Women working. Doesn't interest me really at all, so I'm gonna skip it. Riding a motorbike at the end of the world. Look at this art. It looks so cool. After the end of days, two girls ride through the empty ruins of Japan, exploring and sightseeing despite the collapse of civilization. Even in a desolate world, their journey and friendship continues. How did they survive? But I'm gonna watch this one definitely. It looks really, really cool. Kind of looks like drifting away. I know it's like different concepts, but it kind of looks like it. Genosha. On a drifting spaceship, the crew faces the deadly Genosha creatures disguised as humans who eliminate everyone around them, with no way to tell friend from foe. The crew puts the most suspicious into cold sleep, hoping to survive, but each decision risks sacrificing innocence, leaving the question: can humanity prevail or is it doomed? Is this Among Us? I think it's Among Us. Tojima Tanzaburo wants to be a masked rider. I don't know why bro is crying. Tojima Tanzaburo has dreamed of becoming Kamen Rider his whole life, but at 40 he's about to give up until a crime wave led by the fake Shocker gang thrusts him into real danger. What begins as a childhood fantasy quickly turns into a true hero's journey as his ultimate Kamen Rider adventure begins. I don't know what a Kamen Rider is, but it looks interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it unless a lot of people recommend it to me though. Let's play Quest Darake no My Life. The guy at the bottom's hot. Samara Sam Young, a Los Angeles game developer, is on the verge of success with her first game, Ruminate, until a popular streamer harshly criticizes it. Oh no! Even worse, the critic becomes her new neighbor. Oh, they're gonna fuck. This romantic story explores gaming, memes, social anxiety, and the occasional adorable doggo. This hurt to read. Who do we think the streamer is? I don't like this guy with the long hair up there, and I like this guy on the floor. Bottom, I think. Oh, I'm gonna get on top of him. Look at him. Look at him. Goodbye, hot guy. My click button isn't working. Man, what the fuck? Plus size misadventures in love. I want to say, how come in all of these animes where there's a fat person, they draw everything so sparkly, and they act like they're incapable of making the fat person have a normal face? And then they make all the side characters models for some reason. And I'm just like, is this really supposed to be an uplifting anime about fat people? Is it? Because it feels like a caricature. Because with like the proportions that they give these people when they draw them, it looks like being fat is not their only problem. Like there's some sort of like fetal alcohol syndrome. What is that called? Troglodyte children? They act like they're incapable of making the fat people just look normal. I've seen this type of anime before. I don't get it. I get it's supposed to be like a comedy, but I don't know who it's for. Because it's certainly not here for like the fat people in question. I'm sure there's some that like it, but that's not how I take it as a former fat person. Plagued by insecurities, Yumiko believes she's unworthy of love until a terrible accident transforms her into a completely different... Oh yeah, okay. So she's not fat for long. Oh, that would be horrible. We would hate to have like a real fat person in the anime. And who is this dude? They made this guy look so goofy back here. Like, what is this expression he's making? Transforms her into a completely different, irresistibly cute person. Her newfound confidence surprises everyone and begins to change the lives of those around her. In this energetic romantic comedy, Yumiko tackles love, work, friendship, and even attempted murder. What? With unstoppable positivity. Well, that's just great. Shabake, man, when I saw this art, it pissed me off because like I feel like there was a better way to draw this because this looks, one, it looks AI generated. It looks like when they fuck up the proportions. I don't know, I saw this, it pissed me off. Edo period Japan, young master Ichitaro of the Nagasakiya store is frail and kept indoors, protected by demons like Shirasawa and Inugami. One night, he secretly witnesses a murder, sparking a series of bizarre killings across Edo. With the help of his supernatural guardian, Ichitaro sets out to uncover the culprit. Did anyone ask for this anime? I'm curious. Alma-chan wants to have a family. Alma, a self-learning combat robot we kind of twinning, is created by a genius scientist Inji Kamisato and Suzume Yobane, who work together to prove their talents after being mocked by peers. Despite constant bickering, the two scientists have developed feelings for each other, which Alma observes with curiosity as she learns more about humanity. Alma's bond with her creators deepens, blending technology, love, and understanding. But she wants to have a family. Does she want to breed, or does she want to be part of their family? Like her propaganda. Hey, that's not nice. Ninja to Gokudo. For centuries, ninjas and yakuza have been mortal enemies. In the modern era, ninja Shinoha meets yakuza gangster Kiwami and discovers they share common interests. Against a backdrop of a 300-year-old feud, their unlikely bromance might just challenge generations of bloodshed. They're gonna kiss? I see a ninja down there hiding with her boobies out, and she's hot. Can we get some eyes on that thing, please? Potion wagami o tasukeru. This shit looks dumb as fuck. High schooler, Katie. That is not a high schooler, bro. That's a child. Wakes up in a mysterious world filled with beastmen, elves, and dragons. She finds a magical book that lets her create potions by saying create original, which becomes key to her survival as she navigates this fantastical realm. Katie struggles to adapt while holding on to the hope of one day returning to Japan. I just feel nothing about it. I don't want to watch it. Oh my god. Ganglion or Ganglion. In early 2000s Tokyo, Isobe works as a soldier for the villainous corporation Ganglion, battling in bizarre operations like the Tokyo Cedar Pollen operation, while clad only in a bodysuit, constantly defeated by the hero Hope Man and pressured by unreasonable bosses. Isobe's story unfolds as a satirical workplace drama exploring the bittersweet life of a salaryman soldier. I'm not watching it. Sorry guys. I hate it. See this? The Sound of Heroes. This almost looks like a direct response to K-pop Demon Hunters, but it came out too quickly, so I don't think it is, but that's what it reminds me of. See, this is a co-ed music group led by Yosuke, dazzling the world with their vocal performances. Unknown to fans, they're also heroes, using energy from their concerts to fight mysterious threats. Though to the public, it all looks like a normal show. This reminds me of like Lolly Rock. This almost looks Western, like with the story and the name and like the design. It looks kind of Western. I want to watch it though. It also almost looks like a movie. Monster Strike, Deadverse Reloaded. This one had no info about it. Like this cover looks so cool, but there's no info. No info. I think that we can safely say that there is a Monster Strike and the Deadverse reloads. That's what I think happens. Forget that night, Your Majesty. This guy looks hot. This guy looks hot. I don't know what this style is of anime. I've seen this style more and more frequently. It's almost like webtoon style. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I trust that this guy's hotness and his uniform, I'm a sucker for uniforms, will shine through. Lunia, neglected by her family, is chosen to marry Hades, the cursed head of the Duke of Corona family, whose life depends on marrying a bride selected by the Emperor. Though Hades claims he will never love her, what a dick. Lunia deceives him to keep him alive. Unaware, she goes, they fuck! She was pregnant 7 years later. He doesn't love her, but they fucked and he got her pregnant. Okay, alright, bro. 7 years later, Hades returns seeking to reclaim Lunia and their child. But there's 2 children here. 1, 2. Who's this guy on the bottom? 5,000-year-old Shotokan? You know what? I don't think I like it anymore. Movies! There were no OVAs or ONAs that I wanted to show. The only ones were like from already existing shows. And we're gonna do a slow reveal. Hopefully that smirking man is not the end this time. So we've got Girls Band to Cry. A lot of the movies don't have info for some reason. This one looked cool based on the cover. Zombieland Saga is getting a movie. Scarlet. And this isn't the whole synopsis, but after failing to avenge father's murder, Princess Scarlet awakens in the land of the dead, and she basically just battles things. I think Scarlet looks really cool, and Girls Band Cry looks cool. What the fuck? I swear I put another movie here. I swear there was another movie here. The Last Blossom. In autumn 2023, life sentence inmate Akutsu faces a lonely death until a talking touch-me-not flower prompts him to reflect on his past. Flashing back to the summer 1986, Akutsu lives with Nana and her son, Kensuke, navigating a shabby life marked by yakuza clashes and family struggles. Stories that the flower recounts from prison. Prison flower. This looks like it's gonna be sad. Whoever steals this book, high schooler Mifuyu, descended from a family of book collectors, hates books until a thief unleashes an ancient curse at her town's farm library. To save the stolen volumes in her town, she must enter the very story she despises, aided by the mysterious Mashido. It looks very cool. Looks like a fun movie. 2026! But this is in the fall season. Peleliu Rakuen no Guernica. Where's my synopsis? It's gone. Well, let me pull this shit up, because I know I have it. Set in the summer of 1944 on Peleliu Island. The story follows Tamaru, a soldier with dreams of becoming a manga artist, amid the devastating final battles of the Pacific War. What is the Pacific War? Surrounded by paradise turned battlefield, Japanese and American forces clash in a brutal struggle over a strategic airfield. The narrative delves into the thoughts, fears, and hopes of young soldiers far from home, revealing the human truth behind the horrors of war. I mean, that sounds cool. The art style threw me off, but it sounds cool. Now it's kissing time. Almost forgot. Sorry, it's my first French kiss. Oh, that was embarrassing. I'm so bashful and shy and innocent. I hope you guys liked it as much as I did. What the fuck? Oh yeah, this is my fun fact that I've picked. It may not be very cool, but this is the fun fact that I've chosen to share. Studio Orange spent an entire year making Lights hair in Land of the Lustrous. But yeah, that's my anime club slides for today. I hope everyone had a great time going over fall 2025 anime. Not the best season, I will say, but it's definitely not the worst that we've had. 자, 맞네. Bye bye. Baka baka.